It looks like Final
FD.
Destination.
Brave. Maybe Zach's got a plan. Nebula has a plan.
Nebula always has a plan. What do you mean? He's gonna put this.
Oh,
He's gonna force Little Mac in the air.
This matchup is really bad for Little Mac because the trampoline forces him in the air.
Oh yeah, this stage pick's actually genius too.
This is actually Little Mac's worst matchup.
Because he can just camp by the trampoline and like you can force him back into it.
Maybe what I need to beat Matador is to pick up Pac-Man.
Holy cow! I'm gonna play Pac-Man against Mac. Actually, I'm not going to. That sounds legitimately awful because my Pac-Man's so bad. But Nebula getting some nice Z-drop shenanigans with this berry.
100% lead, 30 seconds into the game.
Yeah, no, this is nuts. And the gravity and the timing.
Oh man.
Nebula! Dude!
Holy cow.
Chill! I'm so upset I didn't know all this about this matchup. I've literally never seen it though, so.
I remember
Nebula going hard. I am almost expecting to see this in like if we have another Pac-Man highlight reel come out soon, like you know, with like top 5 Pac-Man plays. There's some very nice destruct, and I think we can get even better stuff out of Nebula. Matador finally able to get a hit in, but like he's just got so much.
Oh,
in
the counter.
Slip counter, very nice. Gonna just forward tilt this hydrant. That's a nice angle though from the forward tilt, and Matador working his way towards the stock.
But he's in such a deficit. The bell?
The up air. Man, if Pac-Man had killing aerials, he'd be so good. And the super armor from that side B gonna allow him not to get stunned, but not gonna be able to recover from that coast to coast back air.
What a decisive game one. I wonder if we'll see a change from Matador.
I don't know who else he has really. Like I know he was working on a Cloud a little bit ago, but
Cloud and
like,
Ike, I think, are
like 90% of the time he goes Mac. Like even in friendlies, like he loves Mac, and he's just gonna go right back into it. I think we might see the town pick come out. Oh no, just run it right back.
I'm assuming Pac-Man won?
Yes. Yes, Nebula did in fact take game 1.
We'll see if Matador has anything to say about that this game.
He's up in the grill, so maybe he's got some ideas, and he's gonna forward smash that hydrant, but he's actually gonna need a small punish for doing that. And figuring out a way down, Matador up just by a small margin. If he can get a nice little bit more lead, then the Pac-Man shenanigans are not gonna be nearly as effective. He's definitely having a better time working around like the traps of Pac-Man and not giving Nebula time to get set up.
And that's really important.
And now we got the red one online, trying to bait out an option, trying to make him get aggressive and go into free fall. And Nebula would have got a nice punish off of that, but Matador too smart for that trap.
Matador in the lead this game.
This is right where he wants to be, but Nebula being able to go back to that strategy and get the fast fall KO punch. Great stuff to Matador.
Very clean.
That's such a clean play. Anytime I see a Little Mac do that, like with so much confidence, it's just so scary.
Absolutely.
So
Zach
now Nebula
looking to close out the stock.
Nebula got the bell online, and he's gonna put on a lot. And Matador's gonna put on a lot of shield pressure. And now tossing out this bell a couple times, and it's gonna disappear right here.
Matador getting some extra credit. 33% into Zach's next stock. Nebula.
Okay, Nebula gonna get the grab, and let's see what type of edge guard he can pull out. And great air dodge for that the melon, and gonna forward smash
punch online.
as well. Oh, it tried to come out, it didn't happen.
Not quite.
And now Nebula forcing him back off stage, and now he's without a jump, but he should be. No, he's not quite able to be back.
But he's got 40% lead this stock.
But Nebula can get 40% off of this projectile with his insane combo game. And he looks like he's just like opting these specials. Yep, he's gonna get it picked back up.
Oh my god, the trampoline. Putting in work.
Oh my.
Even game.
Yep, see that? Told you could do 42% off of that one projectile. I believe it's actually a Galaxian, if I remember correctly. Like Nebula wrote up a guide for me, but he went so much GAN, and like I haven't studied it as much as I should have here lately. I've been busy. And now we got a nice neutral air, and once again, Matador trying to go for that swoosing KO punch and just not gonna find it.
Pretty even game.
This is so much better than game number 1. Like
definitely.
Game number 1 was all Nebula.
I don't think Matador was quite ready for the trampoline pressure.
No, and like Nebula is really the only Pac-Man in the state now that stuff has quit going to things. And That's going to be a nice punish from Nebula, but Matador is able to find the ground.
Grab. Makes it back.
Back on stage. And it looks like he's going to be trying to chase down. And we once again have that up B coming out. And the slip counter not going to be strong enough. Oh no, getting the bump! And that's going to be game 2 to Matador.
Good punish. We got a game 3.
That was so surprising after game number 1. I could not have predicted that.
Certainly not.
Wow, first game 3 of the night coming the way of Matador, making some clutch adaptations. I think the biggest thing was he was able to either find a lead or keep things very, very close, which forced him, or like allowed him to play more defensively and forced Nebula to do some more of the approaching. And it looks like Nebula actually opting for Battlefield here in this game number 3.
It's a pretty rough pick for Little Mac, because you can camp the top platform and there's not a whole lot he can do about it.
He can kind of work his way up using the lower platforms, but I don't know, like, it's so difficult.
I don't remember what tournament it was at. I was watching Matador versus Abyss, and Abyss sat on that top platform and Matador sat on the bottom for like 3 minutes, running back and forth.
Makes sense. I know when I played him last week, I did some top platform camping. I was down, but just to kind of center myself and play patiently, I did some top platform camping against things. So I knew there wasn't a whole lot I could do. That was on Town.
Sure.
Just because I like Town, it's pretty.
Town, occasionally you lose your top platform though.
I know. It's totally fine though. I understand that. And that up B gonna eat through that hydrant.
And the KO punch online. Let's see what Matador can do with it.
It'll definitely kill right here, but now Nebula, like you said, just camping that top platform. I guess if he's giving free hydrants, he can force the hydrant up there. He can pressure with the up air.
That's true.
And now he's gonna use the forward tilt, actually hitting Nebula right there. And the up smash poking through, catching that hydrant. And the key not finding it.
Still holding on to that KO punch.
Oh, and that's gonna finish it off. Great back air from Nebula, forcing that hydrant into tumble and hitting Matador. Very nice. And that slip counter gonna allow him to get safely back to the stage. And the back air from Nebula. Once again, forcing Nebula off stage. He's hit so many of these back airs, but like his aerials are just so weak. This is a dead, this is a dead Matador. Unfortunate for him.
Not looking in the best position on with a stock deficit and on Battlefield. Pretty rough combination. Let's see what he can do.
And we are going to go back to the kind of camping strategy. I like it from Nebula because there's not a whole lot Matador can do about it, and he's losing. Like, he's the one who has to approach. He's losing by enough margin. Not to say that Matt can't kill you right now, but you need a pretty hard option. And that up B not quite hard enough.
Makes it back, but with 66% deficit on his next stock, this is going to be a tough match to win. KO punch online.
And the up smash is just going to take it from Matador.
Holding
He might want to, he might be trying to hold this and just, get those down tilts. Pop, pop, bam.
Oh,
and that neutral are going to snuff it out. Never mind.
84% deficit now.
My dream of pop, pop, bam, this is not going to happen. I don't know if it works on Pac-Man, actually.
Zach doing a good job camping the platform.
Nebula, yeah. And it's so awkward for me because my name is also Zach.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, buddy. All right, and gonna try to up smash Nebula, but Nebula's smartly shielding through it. One thing that I think, one micro thing that Nebula could do a little better is he could angle that shield downwards when he's on that platform shielding. I know it's such a small thing, but sometimes that can be the difference between a poke and taking nasty damage and getting comboed, and just taking nothing at all. And that up B, it seemed almost weird the way that interacted.
Hard to say.
Hey, Josh.